Hi, everybody. What I want to speak about today is our energy field, our essence, our personality, and our physical being. So, when we think of ourselves, we think of us, our personality, our energy, our emotions, what drives us, the physical being, the physical feeling, and the physical doing. But we are way more than that. We are an essence, we are an energy, we have a power, and we have a frequency. So, at the moment, we're incarnated into this world and we're contracted into a physical being. We are given an identity, we are given a personality, and we think that is us. That is all we seem to identify as. And then that dictates our world, that dictates our being, that dictates how we move and the decisions we make, how we see ourselves, when truly we are so much more. In this world, we can be driven by the ego. And the ego, we're led to believe it's what makes us think we're big and wow and I'm brilliant. But it's like a spectrum and it does so much. It drives us with fear. We need a bit of ego to get up and go and do what we need to do every day, to try new things, to do new things. But when we get too much stuck in the mind and we're in our heads too much and the monkey mind is taken over, it can hinder us so much. It can stop us doing so much we want to do, and it could stop us reaching our full potential. But what we must remember is we're so much more than that. So I'll have a kind of diagram I made up here, and what it shows is like the ego in our mind. So if we only focus on our identity that we have now and don't think beyond that, don't think of our potential and what we could be, and expand our horizons, we kind of limit our energy field to around here. We are in essence 7 feet out, but we contract and expand. You think of it as your heart, like a pump. We contract, expand. When we tense up, we're restricting ourselves. And when we let go and just breathe and be free, we release, we expand. The same with our breath. When we breathe in, when we breathe out. All the ladies around here that have experienced labor, contract, expand. Literally called contractions. It's the same with our mind. You can think small, you can think big. Our energy is the exact same. When we move our energy beyond our ego, when we move out of our head and into feeling, we drop down into our heart. When we realize all that we can be, and when we let ourselves feel it all, when we expand the feelings, expand the emotion, expand the mind, expand the thoughts, expand just being, which is the being of the part of human being. We do the human so much we forget about the being. Let it expand and feel. Then you will realize, like, if you think of death and you think of when you're dying and you're out of your body, what do you think your energy is then? Your energy has expanded. And when it's expanded, and when we think of all that is beyond us, like, we are very good now at, when we're speaking to our loved ones in spirit and when we talk, we always ask them for help and for guidance. And we ask them to protect us, we ask them to send healing. We do all that. We do it with our angels, we do it with God. We have the same power. We have the same potential. We are not less than. All of the above is not more than. We have that capability. We have it all within us now. But we just think we're limited by the physical. We think that we can't tap into that because we have to go beyond this world for that. Who put those thoughts in your head? Why do you believe that? If you believe it, it would become real for you. The same as, if you think, oh, I'm getting sick, you will manifest sick. It's energy. You call in, it's like a magnet. You attract what you're feeling, what you're being, what you're thinking. If you think you're going to have a shite day, you're going to have a shite day. That's how it works. If you wake up and think this world is amazing, I have the power to be anything I want, it's an awesome day to have an awesome day, you will have an awesome day, because it is what you make it. You have the power. You are on the same level as all above. All you have to do is expand the energy out. We think of it going up to heaven because we think of time and the linear mode of it all. But it's all out in a big bubble. And those bubbles all join and all blend together, and you feel the energy. A lot of people can feel it when they walk into rooms or when they're around certain people. They feel amazing because those people have expanded the energy. They know what they're capable of. They know their abilities. They are more in their heart than in their mind. If you're around a stressed person that's in their mind so much, you feel it and it drains you. You're exhausted after being around that person or in that environment. Like I can imagine a lot of you that when you're out and about in big cities and in big shopping centres, like you want to go, you feel great when you go. You're like, oh, a day shopping ahead or a day socialising, but within an hour or two, you're just like allergic. You want to go home. You're exhausted. That's what it is. But once you put yourself in your power and your awareness to your energy, move beyond the ego mind, move beyond the restrictions of what you think your personality is, what you think your identity is now. A lot of people let the world tell them their identity instead of you letting the world know what your identity is. We soak in instead of letting out. When we let out and when we leave room for growth and share that, that's when we truly know who we are and we stand in our power. So let yourself expand. Let yourself breathe fully. Let it out. Untense, unrestrict the body, if that's a word. And be in your power. Know that there's so much more. You don't have to surrender and think you're less than for something else to give you the strength. You have the strength. You just have to realize it, identify with it, and wear that. And then you will be. You will realize. And then you'll say to yourself, what took me so long? No energy, spirit, angel, source, and definitely the universe wants you to think that you're less than, because you are not. Once this carnation's done and you transition to the next one, for that in between, you will realize that you were so much more than. And what the main experience in life is to teach you all along is that you've always had the ability, you've always had the power. You've just had to realize it for yourself. The same as anything else, no one can do the work for you. You do it yourself. All other people are there to do is to show you how. Have a great day, everyone. Remember, you can stand in your strength if you let yourself. Shine bright and beautiful. Take care.